alignment. We recognize that as individuals and as a group, we are capable of transforming ourselves and our world. Now, mentally extend a line of lighted energy from your own heart toward a vast assembly of all the enlightened beings who serve life and the awakening presence at every level. The wisdom masters of all traditions, the creative geniuses that serve the world, the visionaries that make a difference, helping humanity and the web of nature, the archetypal forces of the Great Mother, Christ, Buddha, Sophia, the hearts of love where the will of God is known. Intention. Now, for a few moments, hold the mind focused on the planetary role people can play in serving and uplifting the world, responding to divine guidance, and meditating a great plan into existence in alignment with the highest personal and communal good. Reflection. Shifting from a materialistic, dualistic view that people and the environment are separate, we move toward a new consciousness of all-encompassing reality in which people feel their oneness with each other and all of creation, and bring forth visions and actions that will sustain civilization and the web of life. Transmission. Now, from the hearts of each of the vast assembly of all the enlightened beings, visualize the highest good, generating the most powerful compassion, wisdom, and healing forces, being transmitted through rays of light into each of our hearts, and extending into all people everywhere in the world, through the hearts and minds of the whole human family. Connection. See the creative thought forms of solutions to world problems arising in the hearts and minds of all who can help. Great Invocation. As the Great Invocation is sounded, visualize human consciousness permeated with light and love and power. From the point of love within the heart of God, let light stream forth into the minds of all people. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of all people. May spirit awaken across the earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of all people, the purpose which wisdom knows and serves. From the connection of all humanity, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. May the power of light, love, and wisdom manifest Spirit's plan on earth. Amen. Yashikoa. Aho. Hey. That is always so powerful for me, and I hope that you had a good journey into music and art and your mind. You came up with something very powerful, Alex. I can see.
It's never long enough.
That's it. I could go on all day. I could go on. I could do this. Well, and we do. We do this every day, don't we? Sometimes we listen to books too. We always listen to something inspiring and make art, and that is a daily practice that I adore, and that's why we started our church, because we love doing it so much. We just thought maybe we should, let other people try it out and see if it resonates, to just be quiet and make art, create. How did it go?
Well, I had a kind of, I had a dream not that long ago about let's see, about
Could be green.
a bunch of lions, and
If it was green,
so it seemed like an alchemical kind of symbolism, and it seemed to go nicely with also the fall colors, etc., and that have just been coming out, a lot of gold. So uh, it's uh, it's got a third eye. So I guess there's a little mystic in that alchemical lion, and he's got the sun in his paws. So it's just an image of an empowering kind of figure, and
Glowing.
yeah, it's got
Its radiances.
right. It's fiery, and so it's been feeling like that around here. So how did it go for you?
Well, I am working. And people who've been to our church before know me, know that I like making slow art. I make very slow art. I like to make it very slow. I like to make it over long periods of time, and I like to. This is a piece that I'm working on. Do I get a close up? Oh, good. Yeah. And I wish I could even show it to you closer, but it's very. Well, it's naturey, you know? It's very abstract, but it's also naturey. There's things growing off of everything, and I use a very. One of my rules, as you know, some of you know, is that there are no rules, and that I can do anything I want. And what I usually like to do um, is create authentic marks. So it's something to think about, if you ever want to just see how your hand naturally moves and what you really want to do. Just let every moment be fresh, and like make the marks that you want to make, and then embellish on them. And this is getting more and more embellished. It's getting fuller, but it's just still there's a lot of empty space, and there won't be. There won't be. I'll keep showing it to you. And there's sky, and there's sort of wild plant life. Because, in nature,
Nature
you see
spirals through itself.
things growing wabi-sabi. The word wabi-sabi has to do with, how things just grow their own way. They just grow their own way, authentically. So I'm kind of going for the authentic mark making. And I can
Yeah,
use
dude.
all the colors, any color I want, and my little tiny. I really do recommend, though, if you are going to practice this as something that you want to do in quiet, whatever, to use the most delicious materials you can afford. Brushes, if you're going to paint, are so important. To use bad brushes is to not have any fun. So invest in your brushes and
Yeah,
make
it does
sure you
suck.
love them.
It sucks.
And the best watercolors.
You just get one use out of them, and then that's it.
Strongest color. Don't go, ask for it for
I usually
Christmas
cut
or
them up.
Hanukkah or something, because you want to make sure that you get the best materials that you can afford and that are out there. Really makes the best art, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Absolutely, it makes it a lot more fun to have good sharp brushes, and
Don't
it
fuck
just
up your shit.
helps you not fight your materials.
See, he said not
Yeah.
fight. There, that
Well,
was a nice one.
Esther Weaver is first on our list, and we are so delighted to see you, Esther. Esther and I ran into each other at the health food store. I haven't seen her in years, even though you're right around the corner. COVID's kept us apart, and I see you every month right here. Esther, what do you have to read to us? Can you talk into your mic? Are you unmuted?
I think so.
There you are.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to read something called Falling Snow. Looking through my kitchen window, I noticed snow beginning to fall, and as I watched it for several minutes, I went into a very peaceful state. I took a few other opportunities that day to stand quietly and observe it, and I found my consciousness expanding and journeying with the snow as it descended. As I got into the habit of watching snowfalls regularly, the moving snowflakes began to represent the flow in my life and in all our lives, and their varied structures and internal patterns, our uniqueness. Could focusing on snow even propel us more deeply into the rhythms of life here and of existence itself?
Beautiful.
I can only see my picture. I can't see you.
Really? I don't know why that is.
You're our focus, Esther.
I like seeing you.
Why can't you see us?
Oh,
It's the event.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But you can hear us.
Yes.
Well, that's good. I want you to be able to see everybody else too.
No, we
I hope
can't.
that you
That
can. You
can't.
have
We,
the video turned on and you have the mute turned on.
Yeah.
All right. Here comes somebody. Maybe that
Yeah,
can
it's
help
a
you.
choice of how you view
Maybe there's
things.
a viewing option.
Yeah.
See them.
It's gotta
Not
be
in-
your,
not in
upper right-hand corner.
events.
corner. Let's see. Gallery. You might choose my view.
gallery.
Well,
Anyway, that was lovely. We loved
I
hearing
loved
your
that. That was-
musing on
Disconnect.
snow. Have you seen any this year yet?
No. And I'm okay waiting.
Yeah.
because I was thinking that you were going to say
Up in
this is what I
Alaska,
thought you
it's
would say,
snowing.
is that you looked out, you thought you were seeing snow falling, and it was leaves falling. Because sometimes I look out the window and I see the leaves are falling like snow. Have you ever seen that? The wind will blow and the leaves start falling like snow. It just keeps falling. The whole sky is full of leaves falling like snow.
Blizzard of leaves.
Blizzard of leaves.
Literally.
This was a snowy day.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Esther. It was a beautiful moment of how our terrestrial elements transmute and transform. And,
Exactly what I was thinking, dude.
So I know that water is symbolized by the color white in Tibetan, and so
So,
snow has a lot to do with that.
Have a
And your
wonderful
mind
month,
connects to
Esther.
the
Maybe
elements.
we'll
Your
see you
elements
at the
connect to
health
the
food
earth. The
store
earth
again
connects to
sometime.
the planet. Connects
That would
to
be
the
good.
sphere, connects to the
I
soul,
we should
connects to
be
the
there
soul.
more often.
Much love.
Much love. Thanks for coming.
Hey,
Nicole Bellamy is going to just talk to us and not show her video, but that's absolutely fine, Nicole. How are you?
How do you show your video?
Nicole, are you out?
Hi. I just wanted to say I love you both and thank you so much for having our church. And it's great to actually just come and see
I
people.
wonder, can you
I
see
did,
people? I
play
can't
with my
see.
computer for a little bit because my nurses couldn't bring me my coloring supplies. But I played around with the art thing on my computer for a while, and I didn't really create anything I wanted to show, but I wanted to say I love you and thank you so much for having me.
Oh, we're so glad to see you. I'm so glad you come, Nicole. It's so great to have you with us. We support you in your healing. You are very courageous. I know.
intrepid and generous to your community. We love you. We thank
Thank
you
you.
for being here.
Thanks.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, see, how does she?
Shannon.
Shannon Long is in the house. Shannon has something special for us, I think.
Hello, how are you guys today?
Good. How are you doing, Shannon?
Doing okay. I've been a hard time sleeping and stuff, but the art and the music always keeps us going. So, I have a song today that I woke up the other day and I heard Allison's like higher spirit in my head saying, "You should write a song for Art Church." So I was like,
You talk to them
okay.
too.
So I'm like nervous to share, but I'm gonna try to share that right now. The lyrics, I made it in tongues, so it's hard to like interpret and know the lyrics. I want to put it in the chat, like, but I can't find out how to do that. So it's basically in so many different languages, and it's about Theo is like this character that was found through tongues. I don't mean to make any of the words; they all just come to me, and I sit and I tirelessly try to translate them. So it's mostly about like flying around the world and eating different types of food and like getting married and stuff like that. So this one's called Paya for Your Style, which Paya is an Indian dish, which is trotters. It's like pig's feet. I've never had it, but all these words that I find out, I always want to try to learn more about the different cultures and languages. So thank you guys for everything you do and allowing this to happen. And now I'm going to put it. And if I have a difficult time, we have it, like, we could get it somehow. iCloud Drive, here we go. Can you guys hear it?
No.
Okay.
Get Shannon's music on here. Let's see if he can help you.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
You have it
You-
set for video?
You may have to set the. Johnny, you want to instruct?
Dig this,
Shannon,
man.
I think when you are doing the screen share, there might be an option for you to maybe select a checkbox saying to share audio with video.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Share device audio on. Yes. And then.
There we go.
Like a suit? And quiet, say Tay, there's some more that I should admit about that Christ. Oh, no. But they, put on your suit. Okay. Can I now suck in the shit or not? Yes. And shh, Tay, during the mass. Quiet. Oh. Been sicker for you, Theo, I swear. Kinda know I shouldn't, but then they got a suit. Ooh. And if they could fit in that suit, then why can't I? Yup. No, I shouldn't have been doing the most. Nope. And no way they asked me who I am. Who you are. And now I shout, the kahuna. Hey, Kai, I am a Thea. Figure I might sit and ask Theo to kindly put on a show now. Show it. Come see a papa, you take them high. Then I cook pie to your style, papa. My tie also yamakaya, tied to yai, tied to kaya, I'm home. So who could ride down the way? Macchiato bail to yai, shut up, okay. And pick a boy you called master, my boy Theo. Kitty has said record ya and tell them who you are. Tied on Makaya to ya Thea, say yes, my mama.
Yay!
Wow.
Thank you for sharing that, Shannon.
Well, we conversed a little bit about like whether you were going to be able to get it on there and whether you would be able to do it, and now you know how to. So
Yes.
we hope to hear even more from you. That would be so awesome.
Yes.
That was a great sample.
Thank you guys so much for letting me do this. It really makes me feel so good, and I really, really appreciate it. Seriously.
Well, you have a platform, Shannon. We're all ears, you know? We would love to hear more of your music and more of your singing. It's very original.
I'm here to bear
And
witness.
so you know,
show me what you
regale
got.
us. We're all ears. We're very, very supportive.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
Everybody
are.
that's supportive, snap your fingers. All right. We're all with you, Shannon. Thank you so much for coming and for sharing. It's lovely. It's been wonderful conversing with you.
Thank you guys for everything. God bless.
Thank you,
So much
Shannon.
love.
All right, Ash Mystic, you're out there. Ash, hey, buddy, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Glad to see you. So good to be here.
Oh, great to see you too.
And I have a little poem I'd like to read that I started writing on Mother's Day, and I sort of tidied it up today. And so I'll have my basil plant here with me while I read. So this poem is called Forest Medicine. To observe a forest is to see different stages of life commingled and interwoven. Tall, old, mature trees rise high overhead, and saplings poke through the fertile soil below. Logs, sticks, and leaves lay in blankets in varying levels of decay, mushrooms and lichen and moss sprouting from their bones. Everywhere you look, young and old, living and dead, green and brown and gray. 3 grays tonight. Every square foot a time capsule of eternity. Crooked, straight, moist, dry, shriveled, curled, lush and plump. Silent as snow and buzzing like the sun. All existing, being, doing together. Undisturbed by judgment or fear of death. No stage shunned or hidden or suppressed. Everything naked and bare in the wild and untamed world of nature. It is here I'll return when feeling lost, to lose myself in the unity of existence. The end.
Oh,
Beautiful.
so you wrote it for Mother's Day, and then you polished it up tonight.
The great mother.
Great mother.
Yes, for me it's like the second Earth Day, Mother Earth Day.
That's right. That's
right.
True. And you have
So
your basil
beautiful.
plant.
Yes.
I want to get a basil plant like you, Ash. That's so great.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Thank you.
I think wasn't it the Hildegard of Bingen talked about the greening power and how the spirit shows up in green, and she called it viriditas. And so nature is filled with this power of spirit that is it's the light turned to green that we internally take and gives us nourishment and life.
And just, the chakras, you would think that the heart chakra would be red, but it is green. It is absolutely green. It's always represented by green, and that is the Mother Earth is green.
Yeah, I love that.
I do too. Thank you, Ash.
Thank you, Ash.
Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
Great to
thanks
hear
so
you.
much too. Raina Abernathy, how you doing? Raina.
Hi, I'm
She is.
Hi.
You have company.
Yeah, I brought my boyfriend tonight.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming.
Wow. How'd it go tonight?
Super well. I resonate with each of what you guys were sharing about your work in different ways. Allison with the mark making, everything being new and creative, just on the spot and very intuitive. And then also with the fire and orange kitty energy. So this is a piece I started 2 new moons ago with you guys. And tonight I was working on the orange down. So
Orange called you tonight.
yeah, I'm working with the colors for the different chakras, and I felt like it was time to move on to orange, the sacral chakra, and also at this time of year, with it being fall.
It is a very orange time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in any place where the leaves turned colors?
Yeah, we're in Kansas, and the leaves they've been really beautiful today, especially.
Yeah, we're right by 2 rivers, and so there's a good degree of forestry, like right along both.
That's lovely. I love how the marks wound up, and I have to say, they become a focal point. That the reds show up in a really strong way, and like Allison was talking about finding authentic movements,
Yeah.
and mark making, which is very, personal,
Mm-hmm.
and I love how it continues to oppose the kind of window form that's very precise and very geometric. So all of that, is I think working well.
I often think of, the entire edge of a piece, the edge, the outer edge of the piece as like it's a window on an infinite, expanding in every direction universe that is a frozen moment. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of energy. It's like roiling and whatever. And then, in your piece, particularly, like you've almost blown the window out because it goes outside and inside the window.
Yeah, that's my intention with it. To the window is still there, but it's not just about the window.
That's
it's
cool.
about also the life force energy, and it just being however it is, the way that it is.
It's really cool. Man.
Right on, Raina. Right on. Absolutely. I can't wait to see it evolve. I'll bring you mine too. We'll have evolving slow art.
Yes.
We'll just catch up with each other. Okay.
Great to meet you. Yeah. All right. Take care.
Michelle Wasser in the house. Michelle, what's up?
Hi.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, nice to meet you guys.
Good to meet
Great
you
to
too.
meet you too.
So much for having me. I wasn't shocked that you called my name, so I just, yeah, thank you very much. I was really appreciate the church very much, deeply. It's moved me very much. Thank you. I like to pour art, meditate, and whatever whatever draws in, I flip around, and things just start speaking to me, evolving. I literally see people. This was just did this really quickly, and I just there you go. Well, I'll flip the. I don't know if you can see that. It's just in the beginning stages.
Make sure that you hold it up in front of the camera because you have another painting behind it.
Oh,
Don't you?
yes.
There you go. Hold it up to the camera. Not all the way up. Now pull it back. There we go. Look at that. That's interesting.
This is a pour. I just pour, and from there I start to define it.
Recording in progress. Yeah. Very textural.
Yes. I use a lot of different media, I use glue, I use epoxy, just to give it texture. So, yeah, this is what I did today. I've got a lot of work here and Facebook and things like that I like to channel.
Wow.
I feel that it's channeling, and I've been doing this since I was 12. So thank you guys. And I just felt like, being pastels, I felt like doing something